forced his way out of Detroit just to split carries with fucking Woody Marks. You can't make this shit up.
The Texans have came out and said that David Montgomery and Woody Marks are going to split reps. I know this man, Demo, is livid. He's pissed. I know he's feeling some
type of way right now.
The main reason why he left Detroit was because he wasn't getting enough reps and he felt like he wanted to go somewhere, get more touches, and prove himself. And it seems like now he's in the exact same predicament that he was with the Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be splitting reps with Woody Marks. From a player's standpoint, I know Demo's probably upset. You're going to a new team, you're wanting a new situation, you're wanting more reps, and you get the exact same situation as the prior team, splitting reps. I don't think Woody Marks is a bad running back at all, but I think majority of Texans fans would probably agree that David Montgomery should be the bell cow running back. I know David Montgomery is somewhere in Houston just sitting on his couch like,
no fucking way, bro.
I wish we still had you on the Lions. I wish it worked out, but hey, bygones will be bygones. I have no hate at all towards David Montgomery. I love the dude, and I hope that he earns the bell cow status and that Houston starts to give him more reps over Woody Marks because he deserves it heavily.
Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Like, follow, appreciate all the support. Let's get to 5,000 followers. I post NFL content every day.
Let's talk about David Montgomery real quick. So we got brother David Montgomery up in this thing. So basically, you know, he had went on social media the other day and he kind of took a shot at the Pistons. I mean, at the Lions. He got Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So yeah, he took a shot. I'll put it on the screen. He was basically like, you know, he really didn't care about, you know, splitting, you know, carries. It was all cool, but you know, I'm trying to pull it up now because I seen it. It been a minute since I seen it, and he took a little shot, but then it came out that that he's splitting carries with the dude from he's splitting carries with I'm trying to see your old buddy name. So discussing my thoughts, David Montgomery and Woody Marks carry split this season. So and a lot of people was like, well, you know, you know, and apparently he called out Wilbur Sports too and called it shitty. I ain't saying I share that sentiment. I'm just reading it. And you know, my thing is for him. I mean, now that's where the league is going to. It's going to split carries, bro. Yeah, it's going to split carries. I don't really have an issue with them. I don't have an issue with it, but it's going to split carries. You know, and people are like, oh yeah, he got to split carries now and this, that, and the third. And I mean, I don't think he had an issue with splitting carries. You know? I don't think he had an issue with splitting carries. I think his issue was he wasn't splitting carries. He wasn't splitting carries. The issue was, you know, I think the issue was he wasn't getting no playing time. And I think what really was crazy, and Valenti did call it last year, the crazy thing about it was this. The crazy thing about it was this. When they had short yardage situations, and they didn't call his number, I think that became a problem. When they had short yardage situations and Gibbs kept getting stopped on third and short, you like, what's going on? What's going on? Why not just give it to him in third and short? So he ended up saying that I'm humble enough to know I'm replaceable, but cocky enough to know y'all gonna miss me. That's exactly what he said. And he might be right. We missed you last year. We missed you last year. I mean, he was starting off with a good season last year, and they pulled away from him. And then people were saying, oh, it was John Morton's fault. And then Campbell got in. He got phased all the way out. He looked good coming back last year off injury. You know, and it's like, man. You know, it's like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you like, bro, he looked good coming from injury back last year. And they stopped using him in short yardage situation, goal, and they just went full Jahmyr Gibbs. Even though Gibbs kept getting stopped on 3rd and short, and your offensive line could have used him more now than ever because they was trying to figure it out. But, you know, but yeah, I mean, split them carries is probably the reason why he's still, you know, gonna be able to, you know, run it up. And probably one of the reasons he's still gonna be able to run it up respectfully, bro. But let's talk about Sam LaPorta.
You talked about Super Bowl expectations. Is that what the talk is in Houston? You guys getting to the Super Bowl? The defense is certainly elite. What is the talk there in Houston?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we see it. It's Super Bowl or none. I mean, I think that should be anybody's goal when you get opportunity, strap up, put your pads on, put your helmet on. You ain't out there for fun. Everybody want to host. Everybody want to put up the Lombardi. Like, I want to do that. Everybody want to do it here. And it feel real. Like, you got guys like Will. You got guys at every aspect of the game here on all facets being led by Coach Ryans. And, you know, it makes you want to elevate yourself and be in a position to where you give us a chance to, you know, take a shot at that thing. And I think that we're capable of doing it. This defense is super special in their own right. But this offense is finna be real special, too. And I hope that people are ready for it.
Yeah, we got Sam LaPorta. They said he good off the back injury. Happy to see it. Not sure they're gonna pay him, but ultimately, when you pay Jamison Williams, Aleem McNeil, you're gonna pay Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam LaPorta, Kirby Joseph. So, in theory, about 2 or 3 of them is the reason why you didn't trade for Max Crosby. You always remember that. Myles Garrett didn't want to waive his trade request. So, in theory, they're gonna plan on signing everybody that I name and Brian Branch, the ones they haven't signed already. So in theory, you know, LaPorta's gonna get paid because you didn't go take them and go pay, you know, Max Crosby. So it's gonna be interesting. I think he's important. His ability to move the chains, his ability to be a good blocker, his ability to catch and get yak, his ability to stretch the field. I mean, he's all around tight end, from the blocking to the catch and get yards after the catch, to explosive plays down the field, to being a red zone threat. I don't think it's a more complete tight end, honestly. As far as being on 3rd down, being available, always getting open, catching the ball under the sticks and taking it for a long chunk, stretching the field out, going deep, red zone threat. I mean, you know, what can he do? Block. So he 100% clear from the herniated disc. Back's always tricky. If you listen to the doctor and, you know, keep a positive mind, you can recover. But yeah, it's always tricky. But, you know, then they also talking about Jahmyr Gibbs, you know what I mean? So
if I'm the Detroit Lions, I'm walking up to his locker and I'm handing him a blank check and telling him, you give me the number, because the guy is generational. You can't teach speed. Speed kills. He is dynamic in every essence, in between the tackles, outside the tackles, catching the football, and he's grown in that role. Last year was the first year we felt like we're going to let you really be the horse and see how much we can put on you and how much you can handle, and he handled it. Look, Jahmyr loves football. This guy wants to play ball. This isn't a guy who would willingly just sit out for the sake of money or anything like that. Everyone in the NFL understands the value of Jahmyr, but we all understand the business.
Number one, if it's 3 at 60 plus, okay, fine. I'm in with it. But do it before Bijan gets his. Like, if you're going to do it now.
Right.
Because and the Lions have shown. See, here's what I don't get. The people that would be critical about signing their own guys. You'll never hear me say that, because obviously he's good.
Yeah.
Like, I like good players. But if we are going to go that route, that is my kind of desire, is you do it now.
And they will.
Because every minute you wait, the cost goes up, and you run the risk of Bijan sliding in there and really resetting the market.
We got Jahmyr Gibbs, and, you know, now it's the whole thing of you better pay him before Bijan Robinson get paid. And yeah, they better. You know, now Jahmyr Gibbs got to get paid, man. So hopefully they make that happen for Jahmyr, and don't worry about being too late. Pay him. You know, you had Jason Cabanina saying give him a blank check to give him guy from Woodward Sports saying pay him now. Yeah, go ahead and pay him. You know, some people said, oh, you shouldn't pay him. It's a bad. They paying running backs now. Whether it's Brees Hall, whether it's Devon Achon, you know, Bijan gonna get paid. He in a more advantageous spot to get paid than Gibbs because, you know, they got a quarterback issue over there. So, yeah, you pay him. You don't pay him. He have a soft tissue injury. You hold out. He's had soft tissue injuries to start anyway, but it's going to be interesting, man. But, hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.
So Woodward Sports talking that BS again, saying idiot shit, talking about Demo forced his way out of Detroit so he could go split carries with Woody Marks in Houston. What? So I'm just going to assume that y'all missed when Demo said, yeah, I wanted to spend my career in Detroit. But, you know, whoop-de-whoop. Detroit literally was about to take split carries away from him. They finna do the same thing to Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah's not finna have split carries with Gibbs. They finna try to have Gibbs carry the fucking load about 75 to 80% of the fucking games. If he having a horrible or bad day, that's when we're going to see split carries. So you just saying dumb shit, gang. Like, I do not like this podcast. They literally say the dumbest shit for some likes and comments, gang. I swear. Then if you are a really true Lions fan and you know Lions history, bro, you know the fucking Lions do not do well with keeping a fucking running back duo going for as long as they can, bro. They end up giving up on that shit, going to find another running back that they can properly use the way that they want to. Give little money to. Isaiah Pacheco is damn near running back 3 on a lot of other teams, gang. So Detroit knew that, gave him little money, picked him up, and is about to and are about to use him like a little running back, bro. They barely finna use dude. No bullshit. He's not finna be too much valuable to this fucking team. He's just a new ad. Demo is who the fans wanted. Demo is who the Lions wanted. But the Lions also did not want to give Demo what he was worth. He got somewhat of what he was worth, or I believe what he was worth from Houston. About to go back to splitting carries, meaning about to be able to get the ball, unlike he was able to do last year when the Lions was barely fucking letting him touch the ball 5 times a game. Like, is these motherfuckers really from Detroit? Are these real Lions fans that's on this podcast, bro? Or these niggas just be talking for clickbait?